Hey guys, video is a little bit delayed today, but I'm finally getting it up. We're trying out the Revenant robot. So this is a brand new robot on the test server. 2 light weapon slots, 1 heavy, 3 module slots. But look at this thing. It looks like it's wearing a cape. It's pretty much a mix between a shellbot and a scorpion, but for different reasons. So, okay, as I'm showing you guys some gameplay, first off to start, don't think I'm a huge fan of this robot. So you can teleport behind enemies, but when you teleport to them, you can't teleport back. So you know how you go with a scorpion, you're playing and you can teleport behind them and then dip out of there and come back? You can't do that. It's a one-way teleportation. You're not coming back. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the shielding. You can see it looks like a flippin' cape around it. It kind of a bit of a weird design, but the cape, okay, you can see this enemy Revenant is coming behind me and I teleported away. But you can see the right side of the screen, the button I'm pressing, I cannot teleport back. And so the shielding, it has these built-in physical shields, but they're only on the right sides of it. Uh-oh, as we were getting taken down here and we're just getting ripped apart. See, this is what I mean. This is why the teleportation isn't that great, because you can teleport into a bad situation, and with the scorpion you can just get out of there. But for this guy, you cannot. And the other thing is, when you teleport, after you teleport, you're resistant to all these things. See on the left-hand side of the screen, you're resistant to lockdown, being suppressed, being frozen, all that stuff. So that's kind of the big thing. You can teleport one way, but you're resistant to all these different things. And obviously, it's a lot more difficult to test robots out on the test server because they're only level 8, and you can't really get a good idea of how this thing is going to do on the live server because it's only level 8. I mean, level 8 anything is kind of dumb, frankly, because there's Mark 3 these days and you just don't know. And Pixonic still has this orbital support strikes, which I'm not also a huge fan of. I tried a couple different builds. So I had the Sonic build going, which is probably still the best. It was a bit hard to aim, but I'm assuming that's just because I was being a bit reckless. On the test server, I'm a bit more reckless because I'm kind of like, alright, let's just throw this robot in here and let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, on the live server, you're more cautious because the games actually count. Okay, so here on Springfield, the speed on this thing's not bad. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty fast because it is level 8, like I said, so it's going to get significantly faster. But I'm moving around, and the Revenant, as in, that's kind of like the movie, The Revenant. So as we're moving, and I think, if I remember correctly, we have a 500-meter range on teleportation. So a bit further than the Scorpion, but you cannot teleport back. Okay, here, we're going in. And it's a bit more delayed. It's like a 3-second delay to teleport, which is not good. Ooh, okay. Taking damage. And even though the physical shields are pretty durable, they're not that effective because they're only on the 2 sides of you. So if you want to shoot at an enemy, you're going to expose the front and back of the robot. This thing's like a fat penguin with a cape. That's how I see this robot. And one of our weapons is blown off. But we have all of that resistance because we're done teleporting. I mean, our resistance is really just resistance to effects. And it's really not that great. It's kind of just running an anti-control module, which is good and bad. 1 heavy and 2 light weapons, that's not that much firepower either. That's like a Hades. I wouldn't say a Hades has a ton of firepower, and there's no built-in weapons with this robot. So, firepower, not that great. Durability, medium, because I think we have like, what, 240 right now at level 8? So it'll probably be around 350, if I'm guessing. Uh-oh. So it's going to be interesting to see if this robot's adjusted, or when it comes on the live server, what really... is it really good at anything? It is really a mix between a Scorpion and a Shellbot, because you have that teleportation, and then it has all the shielding like a Shellbot. Well, not all the shielding, just the 2 sides. It kind of looks like a Shellbot, to be honest. Okay, we're waiting. Teleport. And we're using our green Gatorade guns, our Gatorade water guns. That is what those weapons are. The green Gatorade water guns. And of course, being the test server, I had a ton of like glitches and problems with it. Lag, reconnecting, pretty much everything you can think of. Okay, we're dropping in here on Shenzhen. So this build, Magnetar, Nucleon. Not a huge fan of the Hornet, so that's why I ran the Nucleon. So yeah, we have 268,000 HP. So if you put this thing all the way up to Mark III and loaded up pilot skills, it'd probably be around 350, maybe 400,000. Okay, we're gonna move. So in a sense, it's kind of similar to the Galahad, because you know the Galahad has those. Well, we're shooting this guy. The Galahad has its side shield, and if you want to run at full speed, you got to keep that shield to the side. So with this robot, you're gonna have to run to the side, facing your shielding toward the enemy fire. But my overall thoughts about this, not a giant fan, and this is some of the lag. Oh my god. Always issues on the test server, like it takes forever to get into a game sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get into a game, other times you lag out, you don't make it in. You're falling through the map, which I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, that guy taken out. In a weird way, I think almost the live server might be better if weapons only went to level 8. Hear me out. I think players just die so fast now, because the weapons do so much damage, but then there's 100 different defenses like phase shift, last stand, shields, all that crap. So I think the best thing would be to lower the weapon damage but get rid of all those defense systems. At first I thought this robot was going to have that shellbot explosion, but it does not. And we're taken out. And as we... oh, orbital strike that guy. Then we have our shielding that comes in. Okay, and then this is the special ability of the Revenant. Very effective. Probably makes it the greatest robot to ever live. Right now. This is called We Just Fell Through the Map. The greatest ability to ever grace the face of the planet. So yeah, we just fell through the map on the test server. Happens before. Has happened to me before. Pretty dumb. But anyways, my thoughts on the Revenant, to sum them up, not much. I don't really like the robot, but I don't hate it either. I don't think it's going to be super overpowered. I want to see like a counter to the shell bots. I guess that's what the Bane weapons are, because those can be a counter to the shell bots, but this thing's just a mix between a Scorpion. But thanks for watching the video, guys. Until next time, peace. What do you guys think about this robot?